The guy across the table has all these chips, and he keeps on stealing from you right in front of the dealer. I'm putting a hat on the dealer. Okay? Dealer doesn't give a crap, and you're getting annoyed, but all you can do in this type of game, this is Kenny with his stupid staring eyes. He's never going to blink. There he is. There's Ken. Okay? Skinny, 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 skinny. No arms or legs. Just like Earthworm Jim with a head. But in this type of game, this person right here, their entire game plan is to borrow from everybody in the casino and bet against you in order to bet you off the table. Now, most people in this type of game, because this isn't poker, this is Wall Street. This is a new game in the casino called Wall Street. Now, this game, nobody's figured out this yet, that if they leave the table, that's when they lose. It's not if they have a little bit of number of chips. It's not if they have a lot of number of chips. It's not if they keep skimming some chips off the top. In fact, if I just hold my chips and do nothing, I win. I don't have to put anything else back in. I already bought into the game. I already bought into the game, and I'm holding on. Because guess what? All of his chips are borrowed from this guy, this girl, this person, the mafia, right? All these people over here. They already ran out of money a long time ago. But now the problem is it's become this person's problem, this person's problem, this person's problem, this person's problem. Right? There's no enforcement. So we're stuck at the table. Stuck at the table for a year. See the year? Stuck at the table. And when we look at the table, guys, you have to understand something. The way we lose this game is by leaving. Nobody's retarded enough to stay at the casino for a year without leaving the table. Everybody leaves. They can't believe it. In fact, they bet so heavy on that side back here in last November that people would leave. But guess what? We figured out the game because we're the internet. And when we stay at the table, we win. But guess what? They don't want to leave either because now it's all of their problem. All of their problems. And all their money's on the table. And if this guy loses, they lose all their money, right? DTC loses their money, right? The brokers lose their money. The guys they borrow, the other funds they borrow money from, they borrow shares from, up in flames. So they just stay there too. So what happens? Well, Ryan Cohen happens. He's over here with this little goatee that looks like a diamond, right? And he's kind of like got this like smug look to him, honestly, like that. And he walks in and says, "Screw you guys." This is a speech bubble. "Screw you guys, I'm leaving." This is a bad Ryan Cohen. That's better. That looks more like a goatee. Kind of looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin, but oh well. He says, DTC, that's the name of this casino right here. He looks him in the eyes and says, you. Months and months ago. If you don't want to play ball and take care of these people and have the dealer actually pay them the way they're supposed to, like Robinhood was supposed to pay us a long time ago because we already won the game, but this guy won't. He's not budging and we're not budging. But we already won. They're just not enforcing the rules. Do you understand what I'm saying? That the dealers are not enforcing the rules. The people behind the scenes are not enforcing the rules. The DTC is not doing their job. So Ryan Cohen comes along and says, hey, in the best interest of my player, aka shareholders, we're going to do what we're legally allowed to do, and we're going to build a whole new casino. And it's going to be called Jamaica. It's going to be called Jamaica. And instead of all this manipulation and lying and stuff going on, each person that either is DRS'd or is legally owed a share will get issued a share, and it's going to be on blockchain. So it's a 1-for-1, 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 1-for-1. And there are only so many of it. And we're going to reward all our long-term valued players, investors, people right here with an NFT dividend. So they can go ahead and jump right into this new NFT depository and they can just enjoy what we built. And that forces DRS, from what we can tell, at least takes it out of the DTC into your name. And then once it's in your name, Jamaica is then allowed to then take that and put it into the new depository once the float is locked. That is the concept. Even without DRS, even if they were to screw us, guess what? Ryan Cohen can't. And, well, he could, but he's not going to. He has our interest at heart because we are the player he's backed. His name's on the line too, literally. It's not just his name. His money's on the line. He bought into the company way back here when he realized what was going on. And by the way, also realized, hey, this happened to Overstock and I can see a better way to fix the problem. That's exactly what I'm going to go do. And I'm going to make the company revolutionary and one of the leaders.